Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna talk about a few things today, so let's just get right into it. I didn't make a video yesterday. I was off, so I decided to take off from here too and just chill and play some games and stuff. I've been playing a few things. I've been playing something called Infinite Memory something with this girl. It's pretty sick. Yeah, it was a pretty chill day yesterday, so I really didn't do nothing. Really didn't have anything to talk about that wasn't redundant. um, Today I did work. I went to work today. Today was cool. Except at one point I did get frustrated with the host at my restaurant. If you don't know what the host is, the host or the greeter is the person that you first see when you come to the restaurant and they take you to the table and all that other stuff. They give you your silverware and your menus. That's the host. And sometimes the host in the morning, she will overload me with tables. Not that I can't do a lot of tables. I can do a lot of tables. It's just that you have to give them to me in order, right? You can't just give me 3 big tables and then expect me to do. I can service them, absolutely, but I can't service them in a way that I like to service my customers. I like to be attentive to my tables, and there's no way to be very attentive to your tables if they sit you three parties of, like, let's say 4 people here, 6 people here, 5 people here. That many people at one time is okay if you do it back to back. If the people want to booth that bad, let them wait 5 minutes while I take care of these first people. Then you can send them back. I can introduce myself, yada yada. But that's not what frustrates me about it. What frustrates me about it is that on the other side of the restaurant, there's already afternoon servers there. Send some of that traffic that way. I get that the people want booths and they want this, but as a host, sometimes you have to regulate. You have to run your restaurant too. You can't. Everybody don't get what they want, right? Now, I'm sorry. That's all that was. But it was cool. All my tables were cool. All of them were patient. I had one older black lady. She was impatient with me, but I was cool with her. And eventually, she warmed up, and she said I looked like Arsenio. And we ended up having some jokes and shit. The shit was funny. So it was a pretty good day at work or whatever. I did get a haul. I do have a haul today. I do have a toy for y'all, as usual. And today's action figure is War Machine, of all people. Now I have Iron Man, and I don't know if I'll display him and the Iron Man, but I am going to open him. I was thinking about keeping him closed, but he's such a cool toy with all of these accessories, the missiles, the machine gun, all of that good stuff. I kind of want to open them and display them. And as you can see, I'm putting them right up here next to Iron Man because Iron Man is already open. War Machine is his buddy. James Rose, what does it say on the back of the thing? Veteran Avenger and Air Force Colonel James Rose, aka War Machine, or Rhodey as they call him in the movies, is one of the few people Tony Stark trusts with his version with a version of his Iron Man armor. So there you go, War Machine. War Machine is one of the reasons I really wanted to get War Machine, if I'm being honest with you, is because Risto, y'all hear him. If y'all ever listen to any of my lives, the guy that's doing most of the talking in my lives, that's Risto. That's my homie. That's my brother right there. And one of his favorite characters is War Machine. I just wanted to kind of get it to be like, Risto, I got War Machine. Start collecting again because he has like a shit ton of Disney Infinity characters, and he kind of got discouraged when the line was discontinued, which I understand because when you collect a certain type of toy and everything, and then or anything, and they stop making it, you kind of feel a certain way. You'd be like, what? But what I told him is that the fact that they killed that line so early is going to give value to his loose figures in the future, because eventually somebody's going to want all of those Disney Infinity toys to have one complete collection, and they're going to be willing to pay out the ass for the figures that they can't get. That's how toy collecting works, guys. It's a market. You get the toy when it first comes out. It's regular retail price. Like this one right here this one was 20. How much did I pay for this? 20, yeah, 24 was regular retail. So $24.99 for this, right? But if I was to keep it closed and over a few months and I could resell it, for maybe 40, 50 bucks. You make some profit on it. That's how toy collecting works. But that's that. But that ain't all I want to talk about today. I want to talk about, there's this list going around, which I think is freaking hilarious. It's a list. I'm gonna put it up. It's a list of these ladies saying where they wouldn't go on a first date. I mean, it's just all this stuff. It starts with the Cheesecake Factory because there was a video that went viral last week or a couple weeks ago of this woman going on a date with this man. He was about to take her to the Cheesecake Factory and she refused to get out the car. So in order to, I guess, ride on that clout, this list came up of ladies saying, I would not let a man take me here on the first date, which is fucking bullshit. Because everybody's reposting it, blah, 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 blah. But of course, you have a lot of men in their feelings saying, these ladies are this and these ladies are that. I'm like, these ladies are trolling, bro. They're trolling. I work at one of these places, and trust me, people come on dates there all the fucking time. It's a date place. If you ain't going to none of these places, you ain't going to movies, you ain't going to restaurants, you ain't going to church. Y'all can't do shit. Where the fuck are y'all going? Is it only the beach? What if it's cold? I don't even know if, I'm not looking at the list right now, but I don't even know if the beach is on. I'm pretty sure the beach is on there. It says church, family get-togethers, anything. I get that. You don't want to meet people's family on the first date? Of course not. I don't want to meet your people. I don't even know if I like you. Get it. The movies, I don't want to go to a movie. We don't know each other's taste, right? And we're trying to get to know each other. So let's go somewhere where we can both meet up. Nowhere, the list says nowhere on a long drive, all this other, just stupid shit. It's stupid. It's a stupid fucking list, right? And if you actually take that to heart, right? If you actually take that list to heart and we really think that it's like, I can't take nobody nowhere. It's stupid. It's a stupid list. It's a troll list, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I know that lady from last week where she didn't get out the car and all this other stuff. I know that lady, people were like, well, she was on film. She was filming herself. She wanted the reaction that she got. That's why she's done subsequent interviews and tried to explain her position and all this other dumb shit, right? It doesn't mean anything. But all of that is stupid American bullshit, right? I have the luxury and the pleasure to sit here before you and half of my day be filled with such vapid and inane nonsense, right? Like from the internet to work to the service industry to whatever industry you're in, serving this machine, right? We're in our comfortable bubble here in America. But right now, our country, which we all pay taxes to, if you work, you're paying taxes into this machine, right? And honestly, you shouldn't even be paying taxes. 1913, the Federal Reserve was founded, and so was the IRS. And from that point on, 1913, now think about that. 1913, fucking 2013 was not that long ago. 1913 wasn't that long ago. No, it was over 100 years ago. But they just dreamed up this thing to say, hey, here's the IRS, here's the Federal Reserve. We're gonna make and break the economy as we see fit. We're gonna fund wars where we see fit, and we'll fund we'll sow little money into certain social programs in order to keep the status quo going, right? That's what we'll do throughout time. But generally, we're gonna have you pay a good portion of your paycheck to what would be more and more so an increasingly corrupt government, right? Because we're living in a time of just pure corruption. That's where we are. You understand? The government of the United States of America and the governments of the Western world no longer represent their people. They don't. They never did, really. They didn't. At least they were able to have like mouthpieces and all this other stuff. But the world is seeing what America is doing in Israel and how we and our money and our weapons are backing up Israel to commit genocide against the Palestinian people. That's what the world is seeing. I don't give a fuck what your opinion is of it as an American. Whether you're like me and you think the shit is horrible that's going on over there, we shouldn't be funding anything that's gonna keep an apartheid state going, that's gonna keep people in an open air prison. Why would we support that, right? Damn sure we shouldn't be supporting bombing hospitals. Bro, the footage I want to play for y'all, because some of you guys don't, like I said, some of you guys don't see some of this stuff, right? Some of you guys don't see the dead kids. Some of you guys don't see them bombing just regular apartment buildings and all these people, regular people. We're not talking about soldiers with guns and this. We're talking about people, families, running out of these apartment buildings as fucking bombs, missiles are hitting them. I want to play it so fucking bad. I want to show you guys the horror. Understand that we're paying for it. Understand we're paying for it. Every time you go to work and you look at that money that's coming out of your check, you're paying for those bombs. Whether you like it or not, that's the time we living in. And people are realizing that now. On all sides. On all sides. You understand? Because deep down, there's a lot of, I honestly feel that most people are good. I do. And when people see this and people are like, what the fuck are we paying for? It ain't like Iraq, where they had shock and awe and the footage was very curated by NBC, ABC, all the fucking all this bullshit that they come up with. These what do you call it? What's the fucking whatever? The 3-letter fucking agencies and newscasts in order to keep you fucking programmed, right? They curated those wars in the early 2000s. Vietnam was curated to a certain degree. You only got to see what they wanted you to see. Now, we get to see y'all bombing up fucking people. These people ain't doing shit. Y'all bombing up families. Y'all bombing up kids. I saw with my eyes, okay, this morning, an Israeli soldier shoot a 13-year-old boy in the head who was just peeking around the corner. He was just peeking around the corner to see what was going on. That's what I saw. So when people sit there and say, oh, well, we support with all these fucking black celebrities coming out and saying this shit, open your goddamn eyes. It's there. It's there. It's not censored. All you got to do is know where to look. You understand? And there's so much coming out because everybody has cell phones. Everybody, and of course they're going to try to black it out. Of course they're going to try to spin it for you to be like, oh, well, these people over here in Palestine are just terrorists. These are just people. Everybody in Palestine is not Hamas, just like everybody here in America is not Republican or Democrat or Crips or Bloods. That, you see what I'm saying? So because one group of people decided to do something heinous, you're going to just destroy the entire country, including kids. That's what I'm seeing daily for the last 14 fucking days. You understand? And I'm supposed to just digest it and be like, hey, consumerism. There's a reason I'm doing this. You understand? There's a reason behind all of this. I'm trying to prove a point. You get it? You get it? You get what we're able to do here? You get how we're able to live? Right? Because of what we do, because of the blood. At some point, as people, as the American people, if we are citizens of this country, and if we are free people as we say we are, because we're not, but if we are, at some point we got to say, no, we ain't doing this. Y'all got warships over there in the Mediterranean right now getting ready to continuously bomb these people. These people don't have water. These people don't have food. These are not fucking enemy combatants. These are civilians. They don't have it. And it's not because countries that are besieged on all sides of Israel and Palestine are not trying to offer aid. Everybody's trying to offer aid. The world is trying to offer aid. But the United States of Israel has a blockade that's not letting those people get out. And then when they told them where to go to get out, they bombed the fucking people. The people, ambulances. These people have no missiles, no guns, no nothing. And y'all are using the fucking the best military gear possible against these people. And we as the world are watching it. So we as the world, as a collective, we're watching it. And you don't think God ain't watching us right now? I honestly feel like God put us here and we're like the Sims, right? Like God makes a lot of stuff for us, right? God gives us, but he's not directly controlling us. We have free will. And our collective free will right now is watching some bullshit happen. We are watching some absolute medieval nonsense. Do y'all get it? Do y'all get it? The answer for this is not war. It's for us to stop this machine. That's the point. This machine, this vapid fucking machine. You get it? This is not real. None of this is real. None of this system is real. None of these accolades and stuff that they give y'all is real. They're just pats on the head. They don't believe in none of this stuff. Don't y'all understand that? They don't. They don't see the world the way that you and I see the world. They don't see it in a way of like, okay, well, if you have this much, y'all wonder why. Y'all say, these captains of industry, these people that rule the world, they have everything. Why would they continue to do this? Why do Bill Gates just sit down? Because money don't mean anything to these people. It ain't ever been about money in the game of kings. That ain't what this is about. You know what men desire more than anything else? Do y'all know what we desire? What men, right? Whose spirit burned. Do you know what we desire more than anything on this earth? Power, Power. Power. Do y'all get it? That's what it is. Money is just a means to an end. Money is a way to control you. They don't use money. This ain't how they work. They use blood. Do y'all not get that? Y'all still haven't caught on. A lot of y'all haven't caught on. So when you see them bombing neighborhood after neighborhood after neighborhood after neighborhood, but yeah, we're just doing the same shit over here to have us in this dream, right? We're in this dream. We're in this dream. We're in the machine. We're in this machine. We're driving this horrible beast across all of the sacred earth. That's what we're doing. All my lifetime, that's what we've been doing. We got McDonald's, we got this, we got the red, white, and blue, we got this. We take it in. It's an indoctrination. It's literally a dream. Like, while the rest of the world is ground into this dust. For what? For demonic intent. For power, bro. For power. At the end of the day, the goal of the man is to quench that thirst for power in ways that will keep your soul righteous the day you die. If you want to be a good man, that's the whole point. That's why I like the movie Beowulf so much. Watch the movie Beowulf. Beowulf is to me it's the man's journey, right? It's you could be this champion. You could be the greatest thing on earth. You could aspire to do all these great things and become those things, right? But still have this emptiness on the inside because you gave up a part of yourself. You compromised a part of yourself in order to obtain that power, in order to obtain that status. So even though you sit there in dripped in gold and fur and gold chalices, it feels like nothing because of what you lost on the journey to get there. You understand what I'm saying? These people that drive the war machine, no pun intended, right? They have no soul. They don't give a fuck about none of that. About divine spirit and all of that. About becoming something beyond just this. You understand? Because this is just one instance. Y'all don't get that yet. You have multiple fucking lifetimes through your bloodline. You just do. I don't know how I know that. I've seen it. I've seen myself die before. I've seen myself drown. You can't get me out to no fucking water. You can't. I've never been in no fucking deep water. I know I've seen it. I've seen the light go out. So you jump from one to another to another to another until you get it. There's a vibration to all of this. And all of this physical stuff, all of this what we consider power here in this physical world, things, physical shit is low vibrational. It is just low vibrational. It's how it's able to have a physical form. That's what it is. Spirit, the divine, that sit right above us, it vibrates a little bit higher. And in order to reach that point in this fucking vibration, you have to let some things go. For me, it's rage. I have a lot of rage. I want this. My spirit wants this water jump. I want retribution for what has been done to the sacred earth. I do. More than anything. But I know that that's the desire of this form. You get it? Like, I understand that that's the desire of a creature that is a product of its environment, right? But inside there's something else that knows that none of this is just an instance, right? Like, everything we're saying is just an instance. But it's easy for me to quantify it that simply and to sit there and philosophize on my very existence when there's not bombs dropping in the fucking apartments around me. You understand? That's all. So I'm not gonna try to stress y'all out no more. But that's what's been on my mind. It's been weighing heavy on me. I don't like what our country represents. I never have, but to see us directly doing what we're doing and representing what we're representing right now, instead of being on the opposite, at least trying to reach a ceasefire so that Israel can stop bombing these people, so that at least the refugees can get out. If the refugees can get out, the people could get out of Gaza and get someplace safe. If y'all want to go in there and fight Hamas when all of the fucking kids are gone, do what you gotta do. But let the goddamn kids get out of that fucking country, bro. Please. For the fucking love of God, let them get out of that country. Let them go. Just let them get out. Okay? Let those kids get out of that goddamn country. And y'all can do whatever fucking barbaric shit y'all need to do with that now unholy land if you want to. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this was kind of a long one, but I had to get that shit off my chest because the shit has been sitting on me, like I say, for 14 days. I can't not think about this. I can't not unsee what I have seen. And this isn't the first time I've seen this, but this is the first time I've seen us literally not have good excuses for what we're doing right now. Those are our bombs falling on those buildings. That's us. So with that being said, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.